You know, today's generation is more fond of the internet and mobile phones than reading, isn't it? But this is just a fad, and reading can awaken the low spirit in you. It will increase our knowledge. We get to know more about the world, and most importantly, we get ourselves updated. And the world's second richest person spends 60% of his day reading. Books mold our thoughts, our ideas, and our perspective to look at things differently. So, my dear friends, I would suggest that each one of us should read and read good books, as a book has the power to change someone's life. Thank you for hearing me. Happy reading day.
There is no cricket like a thing to take his lands away. These were the lines said by the famous American poet Emily Dickinson.
Hello everyone. I am here to recite the poem There is no frigate like a book, written by Emily Dickinson. There is no frigate like a book to take his lands away, nor any courses like a page of prancing poetry. This traverse may the poorest take, without oppressive toll. How frugal is a chariot that bears the human soul. Thank you.
Book gives soul to the universe, wings to the mind, and flight to the imagination, and life to everything. This is a quote by Plato. And on this reading day, everybody keep this in mind and enjoy your reading.
വളരട്ടെ വായന നമ്മളിൽ വളരട്ടെ വായന നമ്മളിൽ അറിവിൻ്റെ നിറദീപമാ നാളേക്കായുള്ള നാളമാ അറിവിൻ്റെ നിറദീപമാ നാളേക്കായുള്ള നാളമാ ഒരു വഴി കാട്ടിയായി പടരട്ടെ വായന നമ്മളിൽ വായന നമ്മളിൽ നാടിൻ നന്മയ്ക്കായി ഉതകും അറിവിനായി വളരട്ടെ വായന നാടിൻ നന്മയ്ക്കായി ഉതകും അറിവിനായി വളരട്ടെ വായന നന്മയറിയാം തിന്മയ വെടിയാം നന്മയറിയാം തിന്മയ വെടിയാം അവബോധത്തിനായി വളരട്ടെ നമ്മിൽ വായന വളരട്ടെ വളരട്ടെ വായന നമ്മളിൽ വളരട്ടെ വായന നമ്മളിൽ
Keep reading. It's one of the most marvelous adventures anyone can have. Lloyd Alexander.
Ocean of Foams by Rabindranath Tagore. I dive down into the depth of the ocean of foams, hoping to gain the perfect pearl of the foamless. No more sailing from harbor to harbor with this my weather-beaten boat. The days are long past when my sport was to be tossed on waves, and now am eager to die into the deathless, into the audience hall by the formless abyss, where swells up the music of toneless strings. I shall take this harp of my life, I shall tune it to the notes of forever. And when it has sobbed out its last utterance, lay down my silent harp at the feet of the silent.
Books are uniquely portable magic. The words said by Stephen Edwin King, born in September 21, 1947, is an American author of horror, supernatural fiction, suspense, crime, and fantasy novels. He is also described as King of Horror. He has published 64 novels, including 7 under the pen name Richard Bachman and 5 non-fiction books. Salem's Lot, The Shining, and The Strand are some of his notable works.
The man who does not read good books is no better than the man who can't. By Mark Twain. Mark Twain, pseudonym of Samuel Lincoln Clemens, born on November 30, 1835, and died on April 21, 1910. He was an American humorist, journalist, lecturer, and novelist who acquired international fame for his travel narratives, especially The Innocents Abroad, Roughing It, and Life on the Mississippi, and for his adventure stories of boyhood, especially The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. A gifted raconteur, distinctive humorist, and irascible moralist, he transcended the barren limitations of his origins to become a popular public figure and one of America's best and most beloved writers.
Fill your paper with the breathings of your heart. William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth was one of the founders of English Romanticism and one of its most central figure and important intellect. He is remembered as a poet of spiritual and epistemological speculation, a poet concerned with the human relationship to nature and a fierce advocate of using the vocabulary and speech pattern of common people in poetry. His deep love for the beauteous forms of the natural world was established early. Wordsworth is best known for lyrical ballad co-written with Samuel Taylor Coleridge. His magnum opus is generally considered to be the prelude, a semi-autobiographical poem of his early years that he revised and expanded a number of times. It is a romantic epic poem chronicling the growth of the poet mind. I wandered lonely as a cloud, the solitary reaper, ode on intimation of immortality from recollection of early childhood are some of his important works. In 1843, Wordsworth was named Poet Laureate of England. When he died in 1815, he had for some years been venerated as a sage, his most ardent directors glossing over the radical origins of his poetics and politics.
Keep reading. It's one of the most marvelous adventures anyone can have. Lloyd Alexander.
A book is a magical thing that lets you travel to faraway places without ever leaving your chair. Katrina Mayo.